So I had some board games I wanted to play, but realized that buying all of them up front was not in my budget. I decided to check out some online platforms and see what they had to offer. This is what I found. As I scanned the interwebs, I came up with 5 viable options for my endeavor: Tabletopia, Tabletop Simulator, Board Game Arena, Sovranti, and Yucata. How was I supposed to choose between these platforms? They all had good games, but each had distinct pros and cons. On Tabletopia, you make every movement with the pieces, and the players are responsible to be honest and play the game correctly and understand the game, all the rules, and progressions. Developers can create games on Tabletopia, and in fact, they're able to create their own apps for their games. There are many games available with different publishers. The interface of the game has all of the components for each game, but the players must take all of their actions on the boards and manipulate each component with the standard actions that are available. Many games can be played for free, but access to premium games requires just under $10 a month. Who is this best for? Game designers and beta testers who either A, want to use the apps and phones to design games, or B, designers and players who want a pretty good array of free games or inexpensive games without going through Steam to download Tabletop Simulator to get them. All players must fully understand all of the rules on this platform, as they do not have guardrails. For Tabletop Simulator, you can purchase it through Steam, but it has many games available to you once you purchase the program. The standard price is $19.99 in the United States, but can be purchased much cheaper when it's on sale. If you want to play with friends remotely, everyone needs to own a copy of this game. This is great for board game developers to build and play test their games, and for other players to be involved in the development process. Many of the games are available for free. You make every movement with the pieces, and players are responsible to be honest and play the game correctly and understand the game and their progressions. The interface has all of the components for the game, but the players must take all the actions on the board and manipulate each component with their actions that are available. Mobile gaming is not an option with Tabletop Simulator. You need to stick with a desktop or a laptop on this one. Designing games on this platform is a very accessible task, and consequently, many games have been uploaded as free options. This has the greatest library of games out of all the platforms, both in size and scale, as well as all the best options. Only one player needs to download a particular game for it to be played. Everyone else can jump in the game with them, and they just need the Tabletop Simulator platform. The biggest drawback of Tabletop Simulator is that you need to go through the Steam store to play it. So if a player is hesitant to download Steam and make use of it, then that might turn them away. The other big drawback is if you want to play on a mobile device, then you don't have access to it there. Who is this best for? Game designers who want to do their work on the computer, and players who want to test games and play their massive library of games available on Tabletop Simulator. This is good for them. Players need to fully understand the rules for the games that they're playing, and the platform does not give them extra support. The third option I looked at is the Yucata. It's a budget option, and it can be played for free over the internet. Players can play as a guest without a login. Games that were notable to me on the platform were Newton and Carcassonne, but I would not gravitate toward most of the games that I saw listed on the site. Because the website is low commitment in terms of account creation, it's easy to visit and check out if players have interest in doing so. The games can be opened from both a computer and a phone, but the interface from the phone seemed challenging for me to actually do anything meaningful. So who would this be best for? If people want a free website option and are satisfied with the game options that are available, this would be good for them. Worst case scenario, since it is a free option, players can check it out, and if they like it, they can continue to use it, and if they don't like it, they can move on to something else. Sovranti is the new kid on the block. It's a downloadable app that works really smoothly on both phones and computers. Because it is newer, it has a smaller library, a few well-known games, but not a huge variety. There are 40 games in total as of the creation of this video, but there were a few of them that I would be interested in playing, but many of them were not as of this moment. The interface of the game walks you through the steps of your turn, so this is very helpful in learning new games. And the cost is about $3 a month annually, or about $7 a month monthly. With this one, they have a lot of premium games that you need to pay for if you want to play them, but they rotate the free games monthly. So every month, if you have a free account, you can play a few free games, and those will change over time. Who is this best for? Currently, those who want an app on a phone and really like the library of options available to them on this platform will have it as a good choice. As it adds more games, it has the potential of becoming a more viable option, but it currently doesn't have the vast library of either Tabletopia or Tabletop Simulator, nor does it have the games, tournaments, and rankings that Board Game Arena has available either. Finally, let's look at Board Game Arena. This platform has a large library, but most of the games are premium, meaning that you have to pay for them. A premium subscription is $5 monthly or $3 a month on an annual basis. The interface of the games walk you through the steps of your turn. It is smooth and plays on a browser on a phone. If you have premium, you can also have access to video chat with the other players you're playing with. There's a player rating system, rankings, and tournaments involved with this platform, and premium even allows players to create their own tournaments. So who is this platform best for? People who are willing to pay for the premium experience but don't want to develop games or play games in development. Also, this platform has a pretty large library of games, but not nearly to the extent of Tabletop Simulator or Tabletopia. Players who want guidance and guardrails will like this site, as well as the tournament players and those who want players to be rated on their game playing behavior. So ultimately, what did I decide? Well, I'm not a board game designer, and I like the idea of playing games that have the moves and rules built in and the potential for tournaments, so I'll be using Board Game Arena going forward. While Sovranti has potential for the future, it doesn't have enough games to fit what I'm looking for right now. And Tabletop Simulator and Tabletopia are good options, especially for the designer or players wanting more games, but I'm satisfied with the game options on Board Game Arena. I can use my Yucata account if I want to play a few games that I would like from there. Others may not come up with the same conclusion. Consider what your needs are for an online board game platform, and comment with the digital board game platform you use or would use, and why that platform was your choice. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and smash the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you soon.